Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Sweaty Zeus coming to you from Liurnia. Just wanted to make a quick video. There's a couple little things I forgot to add when I was doing the walkthrough here. Mainly, there's a mausoleum here, and two more over here, and a shield and a charm. Or sorry, it says it's a charm, but it's a talisman that's right over here as well. So I'm just gonna make a quick video, and it's gonna be spliced in with a few other little things that I noticed that I forgot to grab on the walkthrough. There's just a lot of items, and it's hard to make sure you get it all in one go. So I'm just gonna give you a quick primer on the things that we missed here in Liurnia, and it should come right after we get through this area, and then hopefully there won't be anything that you miss, and should show you where everything's at. So for this mausoleum, one way you can get on it is over there. If you jump down those tombstone platforms over there, I think the second one down, about right there above my head. If you hop on it, it will actually walk over fairly close where you can get on. There's another way you can do it, which I used. And remember, with the spirit springs, we can jump down as long as we land close. I do believe I got that in the playthrough, but if not, it's right here at the base of the entrance to Ray Lucaria. So we're going to go back over to the Spirit Spring. And I actually didn't realize this on my first playthrough, but you can double jump off these. So we're going to wait. Ah, come on. He does walk around, so sometimes he might be a little closer. But for me, this was easier than getting on the platforms, because I really struggle with some of the platforming. So this one's a little different. You actually, jump onto him, and then knock the crystal skulls loose to bring him down. Okay, he's going down now. Also, I looked up the difference in some of these and why you can, do certain memories in some, and some you can in others, and some you can't. So the difference is some of them are for shard bearers of the Elden Ring, and some are for, other bosses. So you'll just have to play around. This one obviously is for like shard bearers. So a lot of the main bosses, you can clone their memories here. Alright, and that is the first part. Now I'm going to hop on over to a different area and I'll talk to you there. Alright, so we're starting from the Frenzy Tower here. Again, lift, it's right up the hill, Frenzy Tower. Well, here's the mausoleums, and there's an avatar. Just a little item. I was trying to figure out if I could jump to that from up here, but it never appeared to seem like I could. So yeah, it didn't work out, did it? It's alright. So actually when we died, it put us way down here. This is the other approach from the Church of Owls. You can go down here, take a left, follow this, and we're at the intersection we're kind of looking at ahead. Oh god, I hate those dudes. You guys are a pain because they don't miss. You really just gotta hide behind stuff when they are shooting. I'd like to show you where we are on the map, but they're kind of preventing that, so. By the way, wild strikes with a a big axe like this is so good. It doesn't use a ton of FP. It's fairly fast. So if you came from Church of Owls, followed this, took a left, we're right. When we died, Stake America was right here. So we're just kind of up a little where it intersects. And that'll be our first grace from this side. At least my, falling and dying kind of show you both approaches. Shouldn't have rested though. That wasn't smart. Now they're gonna respawn. So that's back the way we came. You can see this is going to lead us up here. There's going to be a mausoleum like right in this water here. There's going to be another one like right up here where I died. So this one jumps. It's basically just like a defensive thing. You're just gonna have to, you know, back off, come back in. Should be close to it. Yeah, there it goes. So here's mausoleum number 2. You can see I can't do Godric here, like the prior one. So this is like a non-shard bearer. Mausoleum, you know, you can't do a lot of the like remembrances that you get for Godric and Renala and things like that. You've got to do those at the other one. This one you can do some of the other bosses you'll encounter, like the one we fought in Ancestral Woods, and I don't want to give any spoilers, but you know what I mean, so. That's alright. Alright, so the next thing I want to grab, I always have trouble finding this one. There's a shield. Might need to, I'm gonna go to the other Grace. It kind of helps me with the oh yeah, that's a bear. So we're gonna get out of here. This area's kind of like, I don't know, folds in on itself and overlaps, so it is a little confusing. This is gonna bring us up to the other mausoleum. And then this, you know, is gonna overlook down there the area we were just in. And then there's another Grace right here. You see we're right north of the lake now. I'll get this mausoleum first. Mausoleum number 3. It's another non-shard bearer. As you can see, Godric is not on there. So the avatar is going to be right over this way. Here's the magic refill. Actually gonna need that. I don't use a lot of FP with this build. As you can tell, it's a different build than we were using on the playthrough, or the walkthrough, sorry. This is just me playing through on my own. I wanted to grab a few things that I missed, so we can tie the walkthrough together all nicely. Let's see. It's gonna be pretty tough right now. We should be okay, but this avatar's pretty strong, so. Never mind. As always, fire is your best friend. You can see magic, lightning, and holy, shrouded tears. Obviously, it's kind of a good one, so don't miss it. Mostly behind that, there's just, you know, various crafting items. See if I can find the shield down here now. Remember it being like right over here. Check my notes real quick. Alright, I'm actually right next to it, apparently. Here it is. Spiral horn shield. It actually is interesting. It increases your negation, immunity, robustness, and focus. So your negation of resistance is not negation. But you can see when we equip it, those all go down. So we have increased resistance. And if you like shield bash with it, it actually causes bloodlust buildup. So it's a pretty good shield. On the other item, let's see, it's right like here. Should be right up there. I might have to go around here. Or might I come at it from the other grace? Yeah, okay. There's the first one, and then it's going to be right around this corner through this little hole here, and to your left. Stalwart horn charm. Raises robustness. So that is most of the stuff. That's actually everything in this area right here, as far as like the avatars, mausoleums, and all that. So I wanted to make sure I covered that. We did the Frenzy Village, all this in the separate video. This is just things I missed. Coming through Liurnia the first time in the walkthrough, I totally forgot to come over here. You know, sometimes in the next video, you plan on doing something, get sidetracked, and then totally forgot to come back. So there's going to be a few other little items on here. But yeah, so if you got the stuff in the course of the normal walkthrough, obviously you could skip this video, but I just wanted to make sure for any of those out there, you found everything, and if you missed any of this stuff, you know where to come back and get it. Thanks for watching. Starting at Liurnia Highway North. Going to ride to the left of that big skirmish. So that tower right there, I guess we didn't hit it before. I swear I did, but probably got playthroughs mixed up like usual. A couple little items here. Mainly a cookbook. There's cookbook number 3, glintstone. Oh. There's the carrying lip blade staff. We're now at Eastern Liurnia Lake Shore. I'm gonna head south. This one I never picked up because I did find it earlier, but I totally forgot about it because I had no interest in using it. But I don't know that it's really all that bad. There's land squirt ashes. And while we're here, I'll show you a pretty cool trick. So anytime you're around these guys, if you want to take them out, the big ones as well, hit them with a few of those. You'll see he'll overload with poison and explode, and then he'll inflict the others. They'll overload with poison, they'll explode, they'll inflict others, they'll explode, they'll inflict others, and so on and so on and so on. Very satisfying. So, just wanted to show that to you. I don't know that I ever mentioned that. Usually, I just kind of avoid these, but I don't know. It felt pretty satisfying. Our next item's here at Academy Gate Town. This grace right here. Just go northwest, and there's like a little church with a bunch of alpenarchs on top, and an open tower. There's Arteria Leaf ×2, which always fools me to think it's something cool. And here we go. This is our last Glintstone cookbook that I hadn't picked up yet. There's a cookbook, but that's just for this playthrough. We did grab that. Alright, so we are at Scenic Isle at night. And I wanted to grab the next thing here. It's another field boss. We're just going to ride to the bottom. And then there's a little, other little island thing over there. We're just going to ride for it. Piece of ruins. And then the next death bird will come down. He's weak to strike damage. I recommend you go for the head. Alright. I don't know that he's really, well, I know he's not weak to electric. He's actually weak to holy and strike damage. But anytime you're fighting an enemy that's in the water, God, I'm getting hit by everything. In the water, it's always a good idea if you don't have like something they're weak to use lightning. Obviously, because they're in the water, it does like give extra damage. So see if you'll hit the octopus. I really like these volcano pots. We'll get those in the next area. They're cool because they do continuous damage as long as they stay in it, and they're super easy to craft. They only take one item, so there's the red feathered branch sword. That was one I forgot to get. Again, I'm gonna get this shield for you. In the next area, we'll fight another death right bird, which is the bigger ones. And there's one other one here I'll show you we'll get next. But in the next area, we'll fight a death right bird, and he drops this shield, which if you look at it, at dwindling levels, the shield slightly boosts both attack and defense. That's what the one we just picked up is. the red feathered branch sword, and then in Limgrave, which I showed you, there's also the blue one, which I don't have on this character, but it's the Deathbird in North Limgrave drops that one. So this shield kind of does like both of them. I don't know if it actually gives you as much protection, as those do individually, or if it's like, a half percent um, since it's both of them. Like a lot of times it won't be as much of a boost, but anyways, I like this better because it doesn't take a talisman slot and throw it on your back and still get the boost. So, and it's 100% physical shield, so that's always good too. So yeah, that's it here. I got a couple more in this video. Thanks for watching. Hey guys, it is Sweaty Zeus. Just one thing I think I didn't get in the stream here. Actually, no, I didn't. We're gonna head for this island here. I don't think we got the grace that was up there, so I'm gonna just ride from this one, which I know we got.
That is not it. So you see this little island here? It's like a former church. That is what we're looking for. That's actually going to be a field boss.
And it is a death bird. So we fought the death bird before, but this is a death bird, which is actually a more fearsome version. So got a few items that we haven't picked up yet at this point, so just disregard those.
Oh yeah, you gotta make it nighttime. It's almost night anyways. He's literally just right south of where we're at, so.
He is weak to strike damage, so I just remembered. We'll use this, which you should have. Just ride right up to that church I showed you, and he should drop out of the sky. Oh, great. What a wonderful start.
I don't think our shield's gonna do us a lot of help here. Oh no, we're fat rolling. He inflicts cold and death blight. Just trying to stay out of his fire. I'm aiming for his head. It's pretty hard, but. Oh, about the shield too, so there's a death bird. We'll fight in the next area after Liurnia. Gosh.
He's a tough little bastard. Oh, come on.
Anyways, we'll fight a death bird in the next area, and we'll get the shield from him. This shield's really cool because the red feathered and blue feathered branch swords that we picked up, the shield actually acts as both of them, so it increases your defense and your offense whenever your health is low. So it's really, really good, really good item. So they're weak to holy, but we do have a little. Just the drawstring, which didn't last very long. I don't think it's night, is it? No, of course not. Yeah, he's weak to holy and strike damage. Wish when you die, like, the time wouldn't change. That'd be really cool. It's a little annoying trying to get the time figured out every time you die.
I think another good choice would be lightning since we're in water. Or you could rod him, and I don't know if he'd be really weak to rot, but shit, I rolled right into that. Yeah, you just want to roll sideways. That's why I hate the drawstring. It's already gone. It does go on quick, but it's so short. You can stagger him. That's why I like. There we go. That's why I like doing that. Going for the head. Alright, try to run when he does that. Pretty cool enemy. I like trying to get behind things. He does that. You gotta watch too, he can put death blight on you, which means you die instantly. Come on. That's what I was worried about. There we go. Die. And Ancient Death Ranker, which is a spell, is your reward. So, yeah. Alright, another quick thing I wanted to cover, Fallen Ruins of the Lake. Finger Reader Crone, it's like right. Remember the one at the town that we went to real early that was at the south gate at the bridge? She's at the very end of. So like right south and over a little from that. It's also real close to the we fought the Deathbird, the other Deathbird, not the ancient Deathbird we just fought, but um, Scenic Isle. We fought the regular Deathbird right here, and then here's the little cabin, and then we're kind of like up here, just a little northwest of it. We're gonna go right for Blood Church, which is where we got the invitation to see Moog. And then like right here is going to be a one of the little beetles that has a spell that we can pick up. Actually, an incantation. So it's a really good one. I was surprised that I missed it because I usually go for it on purpose. Liurnia, I think, is the area that I've had the most stuff we have to come back for. Just because it's such a big area and a lot of it looks kind of samey. Especially like when you're out. No, that's the wrong one. There it is. A lot of it looks samey when you're out on the water. So, you know, not to make an excuse, but it's hard to get everything in here. So,
Another thing I wanted to showcase and show you here at Liurnia Highway North, where there are a bunch of ghosts and soldiers fighting and a ghost giant. Um, we're gonna follow this direction, I want to show you how to get down to Jartown, which is basically just a bunch of the Pop Boys. It's their little community. And I meant to not go here in the walkthrough because there's a quest line that we couldn't complete when we were here. And I meant to come back, but like I said, you kind of get carried away with what you're doing, and before you know it, you're towards the end of the game. So I wanted to come back and show you how to get down here, because I totally missed this on my first playthrough. It's really easy to miss. It's not a big area. Alright, so you're gonna have to drop down. I just died doing it. We'll try it again here. It's actually kind of a tough... Yeah, I'm fat rolling now. I lost my rune arc. It's kind of a tough set of drops. One of them's tough to judge. I just overshot it, so... This is where I died. Tried to jump down and I just completely jumped over it. Oh god, almost did it again. Okay, we're down. So we're on the roof here. Smithing 3. I probably should have come down here when I was here earlier because there are a few little items to pick up. Not a lot, but and nothing like super important like talismans or weapons or anything. There's a talisman you can get through the quest line, but it's related just to throwables. So if you don't throw pots a lot, it may not be worth your time. But
hello, Cos. I didn't think anyone knew about this place. Ah, are you going to be the new potentate? Gosh, truly. It's not easy being potent. I know. It's just a little test, Cos. Your skin isn't so smooth, is it? You need slick, slidey hands to be potentate, you know? I'm sorry, Cuz. But I don't think you've got what it takes. What a shame. Don't look so glum. We can still chat. Come back and visit me. Don't look so... We can still come back and visit me.
okay, so that's the end of the dialogue. These guys aren't hostile, so you can kill them if you want, but I wouldn't. Dark Grace. Another cracked pot, which is good to have. I think there are a few down here. Might have to check my notes real quick. Ritual pot. Trina's Lily. Lots of good crafting items. I think there's something on one of these other roofs, so I wanted to come up here. Could be wrong. Yeah, okay. It's been so long since I've been here. Another ritual pot. I actually kind of like the throwing items. And if you don't mess with them, you may not know. These aren't single use. They're like, they're kind of like your flasks. They, you can use them once per refill. So basically, like, if you craft the pot, you can throw it or a jar, and then it'll crack, or it already cracks. But if you read the item description, it said for some reason it grows back together or goes back together, self mends. So if you want to use it again, you just have to craft it again, craft another, and then another crack pot, and then you'll be able to throw it again. So you know, the more you get, the more you can throw. You just got to keep crafting them after you throw them. So I'm sure you know most people know that, but some people just totally avoid the crafting. So you know there are people that probably didn't have any idea, and it's not really abnormal. I mean, I've seen a lot of people that didn't know that. So I did just not trying to insult your intelligence. It's there's a lot of people that hadn't noticed that. I don't think there's. Oh yeah, there's another graveyard over here. Not really like something super important, but we might as well pick up the runes. I hate when they put the ones there. It's like it's not even worth going to pick up at this point. Let's pick up like hundreds of them. Okay, so yeah, there's nothing else here. There is a on the next area right here. I was getting it confused. There's a somber at the end of a guy sitting in a chair, looking out this direction. I think that's it for this. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and end it here, and then once we get to the point where we can come back and find their potentate, if you haven't figured out, that's the quest line, which is going to be Dialos. Once we get to that point, I will slide in that video as well. So thanks for watching. Alright, we're approaching the lift right now. Here's Ray Lucaria Gate, and there's going to be a lot of catapults and kind of like camps that the soldiers are in this area. I did come back and get this item a little later and show it, but I'm going to just add this in here now so that, you know, if it's something you want, you don't have to wait several episodes until I realized in the walkthrough that I missed it. It's going to be a weapon right down here. There's the Great Mace. We're gonna avoid him. There's a few other items over here. Nothing really super important. And there's a rune arc over here as well. It was a little tougher to find. Yeah, I think it's back the other way. Just number 3, we missed. Again, we're right by the lift right here. And if we hug this shore and head back to Bellum Church there, right by the Liurnia gate, we should find that ring arc, if I can remember where it's at. Oh, well, this area is kind of choppy. I think that's it there. Yep. Okay. So that's right here. About halfway in between Bellum Church and the lift. I'm now at a Lakeside Crystal Cave, which was this one. We came in here and went all the way through where we met Latina on the other side in the first open area here. That's where we came in over there, and then there's a doorway here that I missed. I knew it was here, but on the second time through here with the walkthrough, I did miss it. Just some nice fireflies, and then I missed this talisman. Spear talisman, which is good for thrusting weapons. Hey boys and girls, I'm here in Liurnia. Village of the Albanarchs is kind of to the right a little ways. Ignore this right here and all this, because we hadn't gone up there yet, but I did miss this one and wanted to show it to you. There's Val of the Indomitable. Next item is next to the mausoleum that I just showed you earlier. At the bottom of that spirit spring, you can jump down from this grace here at East Liurnia Gate. Over on this island here, there's Shield Bash. Right next to Shield Bash that we got, there's a grace here as well. Kind of hard to see in between these two pillars. This one is completely new to me. Right here. Thank you so much to anybody that watched this far. I know it took a really long time to get this video out. Probably 2 months after the initial upload. Making sure I had every item, every talisman, every boss, every weapon that I didn't have to farm, every ash, even the little stupid land squirts that no one will probably get. But it's 100% of Liurnia. I think we've got it all now. Now we're going to move on up that way to Mount Gelmir and Altus Plateau. And yeah, so we're going to go up there and see what we can find and 100% it as well. So I appreciate you watching. If you made it this far, it means a lot to me. If you do remember, please like and subscribe so we can see you in the next one. And thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.